Beautiful people, how are you today? My name is Rosie, and in today's video I want to share with you my experience with microneedling. But before I go into microneedling, I just want to share with you my honest feeling about my acne and my hyperpigmentation, because I think it's important to open up to you about my feelings. Why? Because I see many people dealing with the same things, and I always say that sharing is caring, and it's important, to support each other in difficult times. Yeah, even if you maybe you already know my opinion about all these things, my acne and hyperpigmentation. I will tell you again anyway. So you already know that I was dealing with very bad breakouts, and at that time my self-esteem was very low. I didn't feel confident. I didn't want to go out because I was feeling that all the people were looking at my skin. They judged me based on my skin, and actually this was very bad of thinking so. Why? Because first of all, we don't control our acne. We don't control, when we can have breakouts, when we cannot have breakouts. These things are just unpredictable, and we just need to accept them. It's a part of a process. And our skin is a smart organ, and it's protecting us, and we need to embrace this and support this. And the most beautiful changes, are coming from within. It means that we need to work with ourselves. We need to accept the fact that the skin doesn't tell us who we really are, and the skin doesn't define us. What defines us is the way we act, the way we behave, what kind of people we are, what kind of contribution we can bring to this world. And it's not just the skin. Skin is just our organ that protects ourselves, and is telling us when something is wrong, or something that we can improve in our life. So after I started to switch my mindset, it means from a negative perspective to a positive perspective, I started to see the things in a very different way. And that means that I started to make small changes in my life. I started to pay attention to the cleansers I was using. I was more consistent with my skincare routine. I was incorporating vitamin C in my morning routine. I was incorporating retinol or different gel in my evening routine. I was starting to sleep 7 to 8 hours a night. I was incorporating more vegetables, in my everyday meals. And I started to see that I felt better. I felt better than I was before. Why? Because I was thinking, like, you know what? I live my life. I have control over my life. I don't want to let this acne control my life. So after a period of 1 year or so, I didn't have active breakouts anymore because, as I already mentioned, I was very consistent with my skincare routine. I didn't think too much about acne anymore because I was so obsessed in the beginning that I was looking at my skin every 5 seconds or less. So I was like taking the mirror and looking there like, oh my god, my acne is the same it was 3 seconds ago. I mean, no, that's not a good behavior. So I was like, you know what? This needs to change. It's not okay. So I changed my mindset and I changed everything. And after I got rid of these active breakouts, well, I had a lot of hyperpigmentation, and I was very happy because I was like, no active acne anymore. So even if I go somewhere, I go to work, I can use makeup, I can use some foundation, and I can cover it up. However, because my active acne was so bad, when I say like so bad, it left me with very, very bad hyperpigmentation as well. So even if I used like a very high coverage foundation, you could see through this foundation my hyperpigmentation. So, you know, I needed to use primer, corrector, foundation just to be able to cover enough. But I didn't feel that, you know, I do it right, because my skin felt very, very heavy. And to be honest with you, right now, I always listen to my skin. So I don't decide by myself. I let my skin decide, you know. If I feel that something is too um, like that is stripping out my skin of the oils and the moisture, I stop using it. Or if I feel that something is too heavy on my skin, I stop using it. I really want my skin feels happy. So this is what I'm doing right now. Okay, so because I had this hyperpigmentation, I started to incorporate a new product that is targeting this issue. So I came across the CeraVe retinol serum, which is a great product for hyperpigmentation. However, because my skin is very picky, is sensitive, acne prone and dry, I need a lot of time to see results. So for me, 3 months is like the minimum time I can give my skin have some results with a specific product. Because for me, after 1 week or 1 month is, I mean, my skin, I don't know, I don't see anything to be honest. So I use that product. So after 3 months or so, 3 to 4 months, I started to see a slightly improvement in my skin. When my skin reached a specific point where I could see that I still have hyperpigmentation but it's more manageable, I decided to visit an esthetician for a microneedling. And you already know that microneedling is a very good procedure that you can have done to increase the collagen production, or if you have hyperpigmentation, you know, it can help you as well. However, just remember that this is my personal opinion, and maybe other people can see faster results or like slower results. But for me, you know, I need a little bit more to see some good results. Until now, I had done just 3 microneedling procedures. The first one, I did the first one March this year, and it was the first time in my life. And after this microneedling procedure, I didn't see like amazing results at once, but I saw like very good results in the glow. So my skin looked very bright, very healthy, still with hyperpigmentation, but really glowy. And I really enjoyed that. I really liked that. My skin felt very soft, of course. And I was thinking like, okay, you know what? I should continue doing it so I can see if my skin likes that, or if I can see some results. After I had done this procedure, like after 1 month or 2 months, I could see that my hyperpigmentation was slowly fading. And of course, I was very happy. I was like, oh yeah, that's good. So my skincare routine is working. Also with this microneedling procedure that can boost the efficiency of my skincare routine, I can have results faster. The second procedure, I did it, I think, on September. So, you know, after a few months. And actually, it's the same. I could see again like a boost in the glow of my skin. My skin felt very smooth, like the hyperpigmentation slowly fading. And I was very, very happy. However, because I have acne prone and sensitive skin, after each session of microneedling, I had some active breakouts here and there. That's perfectly normal for me because, as I mentioned, my skin is very picky. So if I use something that my skin doesn't like, I always have active breakouts. So this is a sign for me that my skin is not happy, my skin doesn't like, and I need to be patient and to embrace the process, you know? So yes, my skin, as I said, was more glowy and looked healthier, you know, brighter and everything, and I really love that. I love when my skin is like glowy, you know, nice. And the third procedure, I had done it in December, this month, beginning of this month, and once again I had some active breakouts after this procedure was done. But however, my skin looks really nice right now. I still have hyperpigmentation. I don't see like a huge improvement at once. I know that I need to be a bit more consistent, and I need to be patient about this. Now, if you ask me, it's worth it to do it, because honestly it's quite expensive. Now depends on the budget, and I think also depends on the place where you are going to. I'm very skeptical about this because I prefer like the quality, not the quantity. So if I have to do like some microneedling procedures, I prefer like that I go to a very good place, even if I do it like one time or two times, at least, you know, I try to see. But I really prefer to go somewhere and to someone that I can trust, because I want to see that if I pay this price, you know, I pay and I'm safe. You know, me and my skin, we are safe, and I can see that this person at least is trying to help, you know, my cause. But of course, again, everybody's different, and maybe you can see good results after just one procedure or two procedures. Me, even after three procedures, I don't see like fast improvements. I know that I need a bit more time, and I wanna see after how many procedures of microneedling I can be like scars free, even if it's not possible. But yeah, you don't know. However, now my skin looks very nice, and I still have hyperpigmentation here and there, and I can just cover it up with a little bit of the BB cream, so not high coverage foundation anymore, because I don't like when my face feels very heavy with all this makeup, and I don't like the feeling. So now I just prefer to use some BB cream, eventually a powder, and that's it. Now I don't have any makeup anymore, so I don't know if you can see my face, but yeah, this is my experience with microneedling. I hope you have an idea how it is like. And of course, you know, they did some like cleansing before this microneedling to prepare the skin, and it was really nice. It was relaxing, you know. That was really a me time. You know, a me time moment, I would say, and I felt very good, also more relaxed and everything. But once again, it's a process, you know. Don't rush doing this microneedling hoping that, you know, will help you like immediately. Remember that changement needs more time, especially a good changement needs like time, and it's important to be aware of that. You know, don't have high expectations about anything, because when you expect more, you get easily disappointed, and that's not a good thing. Just think about that, do your own research. Think if this, for example, procedure is helpful for you or not, it's helpful for your cause or not, can help you or not, because honestly it's an investment. For example, I know I paid like between 80 to 120 euros so per session, so it's quite expensive. So it's an investment, you know. And also, please don't compare yourself to other people, because you are you, you know, and they are them. So you cannot be the same person like someone else. You are you, and you are unique the way you are, you know. There is something about you that other person doesn't have, and that's the beautiful thing, you know. And don't compare yourself to anybody else, because it's not good for your mental health, for your mood. And I'm not saying this just to make you happy, I'm saying this just because I really believe it's true, and I really believe that we need to change our mindset to, to make our life easier and less complicated, with less negativity, because there are so many things happening in this world right now, and we don't need to complicate our lives more. We need to make a change, and the change that we can make first is within ourselves. So I hope this video is helpful for you guys. Please let me know if you experienced this microneedling before or not, or what results did you have if you had done one of these microneedling sessions. And any kind of feedback is always welcomed. So take care of yourself, guys, and thank you so much for watching my video. Bye.